Good fine morning, gang, and welcome to day 1 of Vlogmas. It is the 1st of December. I am coming to you in real time. Happy Christmas! This feels nuts. How is it 2025 already? Ozzy, it's Christmas. I am very excited. I'm going to try and do something for Vlogmas. I'm not going to say that I'm going to be doing daily vlogs because I've got a busy little life at the moment and it can get quite chaotic at times. So I'm going to see what I can do. I want to document this Christmas and yeah. But, right, let's move the cat butts. I have been gearing up for Christmas for the last couple of weeks. So I have some really sort of like Back to the Future exciting contenty bitsy coming. We purchased our Christmas tree back a couple of weeks ago. I say it every year. I would definitely recommend Plants Galore in Plymouth. Don't get paid or like this isn't like affiliated or anything like that. I purchased my tree for the last 3 years from them even. I always get it early November. It lasts all the way through Christmas. They smell amazing, they are great quality, and I just bloody love it. So I'll give you a tree tour in a bit. We've also been to London. I don't know whether you saw my vlog from last year, but I spent a couple of days in London. I did my first solo trip, went to see the Jellycat Selfridges experience, got me fish and chips, and I just had an amazing time. So me and my boyfriend went back week before last, and oh my god, it was incredible. I'll pop the clips in probably in this vlog, but the Selfridges window is absolutely incredible this year. They have just done an amazing job. We saw all of the Christmas lights, we went on the cable car, we went to the National Gallery. It was just such an amazing and beautiful trip, and it just made me feel so Christmassy, and it was lovely going to London with him. So yeah, I'm in a very nostalgic Christmas shop this year. I'll do a proper debrief in a little bit, but I'm just getting ready for work. And yeah, I do like nostalgic presents this year, so I'm very excited. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. I am also at that point in my merry little life where I could decide to have chocolate Yule log for breakfast. This I purchased from Morrison's over the weekend. It was £8 for the entire thing, and it is gluten and wheat free. And my Christ, look how stunning she looks. I will give you a proper tree tour later, but I've been in the process of Christmasifying the house for weeks. I love this Christmas tree this year. It is just so cute. I love getting all the same baubles out each year and then adding little new ones to the collection as well. It is so funny. Back a few years ago, I had purchased a Big Ben bauble, and it had always been my dream to go and see London at Christmas time, and last year I went and did it on my own, and then going back there this year with my partner was just absolutely incredible. This is a little bit of a work in progress. We've got our little bits of tinsel and our stockings on the stairs. I've got my little Christmas window, bit of tinsel, some little knitted animals in there by my nan. And then I've got some little retro foil things. We've got another one that needs to go up as well, but we've just not gotten around to it yet. Excuse the state of this, but this will be magical later. It is so stormy out there today, and I just love how cozy having my candles make me feel. These I picked up from my favourite shop in Dawlish in 10 green bottles. They're just so cute, and you put little tea lights in there. My auntie got me this candle for Christmas. This we also picked up in 10 green bottles. This candle range is just absolutely incredible, and would rate these. I picked this one up from Asda. I think it was only like £3, but super fresh and smells incredible. I've got a little photo of my nan there, and I picked up this little robin and waterstones the other day. It is one of the new Jellycats for 2025, and it is just so cute, and I feel very lucky to have found him because I know he's quite hard to get hold of. In my little reading nook, I have the knitted snowman. I've got the little knitted Santa as well, and then I've got my beloved polar bear here too. This little mouse I think I picked up from TK Maxx last year, and it's just adorable. This was a B&M find this year. It's a little doorstop and I thought it looked like a little jelly cat with the little legs. So cute. And this I've had since I was a child. I used to put it on my door at Christmas time, so it feels really cute having Pooh Bear here now. We've got a Christmas tree. Florence!
They are awfully fast. Faster than a horse.
This is gonna go everywhere, isn't it? get the swing of we're rocking us to sleep. Oh, what a shame. I can't go back to work. Ozzy's in my chair. Moomoo's guarding the sewing machine and Florentina's in the bed. It's nice and warm up here. I've had the heating on, but it's bloody Baltic. Florence has got a thing for licking the lint roller. Florence. I've just turned around to see Ozzy giving Maggie a lick bath. And little Florentini is over there curled up in her little nest. She looks so cute. Oh, babies. I have stopped into Waitrose on the way home and I've picked up some festive bits. We're going to do some pizzas, watch the new episode of Stranger Things and get all cosy this weekend. So, we've got some gluten-free mince pies. I've not tried those ones before, so I'm very excited. These ones look so cute. They're little not marshmallow, they look like little marshmallows, but they're little snowman cupcakes. They look very cute, little crisp. We have my good old favourites. We've got the gluten-free tiger breads, proper corn. I've not tried these ones before. These ones are the Oatie's chocolate chip. I've tried the plain ones and those were really good. So I've picked up those to go in my little lunch box for work. Got passata for our pizzas. I am in the middle of a massive olive obsession at the moment. I can literally get through this within a few days. So I picked up just the black pitted olives of brine. I don't know why, I've never been an olive person, and then we started trying them over the weekend with our little like nibbly bits, and yeah, I'm now an olive person. It happened. These pizza bases are really good. These are the Scar pizza bases, and you get 2 of them in there, and they crisp up really nice. I made pizzas the other week, and they were my absolute favourites. I did olives, ham, and I did pineapple, I think. And then Maggie tried to eat the ham off the top of my pizza. Speaking of pineapple, we have some pineapple chunks, grated mozzarella. We have the meat of the week. We've got some cooked chicken. Waitrose do this offer where you can get 3 bits of meat for £12. They have got the rump burgers. These ones are really good. I also picked up some chorizo. The hex sausages were on offer, so I picked those up as well. The steaks were also part of the 3 for £12 offer, and those were very nice. They've got garlic and herb for the seasoning on these, and they're really good. And then I picked up some meatballs. We are going to go make our pizzas. I shall update you shortly. I hope that I do not cremate it today. This is my pizza. We have pineapple, olives and chorizo, as well as mozzarella. We've picked up a gingerbread train kit from Lidl and are going to get very festive. Insert said time lapse of it all falling apart multiple times. Enjoy. It comes with all the little train parts. You've got little biscuits, icing sugar. Ooh, sweet. They're cute. Little, not gummy bears. Good fine morning, gang, and welcome to the 2nd of December. I'm not really sure what this vlog is going to end up being. I definitely think that I'm not going to be doing the 1 video a day. I just don't have enough interesting things going on in a day to make a vlog out of it. I am very much a 9 to 5 girly at the moment, and I'm on my little computer and I can't show you what I do for work. So, hello Oz. So yeah, it would just be really boring if you were watching what I do every day. I really enjoy it, but watching it probably wouldn't be very interesting. But yeah, I just love editing and going through and putting all the clips together. Like the London clips, I just love so much. I just love it so much. The reason why this is so disjointed, and it's one of my Back to the Future vlogs, we started celebrating Christmas back a couple of weeks ago. We went out quite early and got our Christmas tree. We've been to London and we had our trip looking at all the lights and all the amazing things that we did up there. And then we've been decorating the house. So all of this has been coming up to the lead up to Vlogmas and December, but it was all completed beforehand. So I thought if I put it in this vlog, I can have like my little Christmas memories here and then edit it together to make it somehow cohesive, I hope. I hope it's entertaining for you to watch. I just love looking back at all of the memories that I've collated through the years. Like, I literally was having a very reminiscent moment, and I was going back through my uni vlogs, and it is just crazy to see how much has changed in years. Like, it is just nuts. Even looking back at this time last year when I was doing my Vlogmas and I adopted Mags, she's grown so much. She's now a year old. Like, that just feels absolutely crazy to me. And I just love the fact that I document and keep my own little time capsule with my vlogs that I can look back on in the future. Like, that just feels nuts. That just feels nuts. Anyway, the clips that you'd have just seen would have been us unboxing the gingerbread train, but we realised that we didn't actually have half the ingredients that we needed to assemble it. We needed egg whites to mix in with the icing sugar, and we did not have eggs, so that promptly got put back in the box. We looked at it, thought it was cute, and then we were going to do it another day. London was absolutely incredible. We had booked the week off, and I had the weekend off prior as well, so I'm actually hunting for the Pingu pyjamas in Primark, right? So I saw them advertised online. This is sort of the tangent where it starts. I popped into town on the Sunday before us going away to get, you know, like the late little bits and that. And these Primark Pingu pyjamas have been absolutely everywhere. Pingu has got a little side story, like side joke. And I've been looking for these pyjamas, but I cannot find them anywhere. I've seen the night dress, I've seen the top, but I cannot see like the trouser bottoms anywhere. And I don't really want to get half a pyjama set just in case I can't find the rest of it. Anyway, that was a ramble. So on the Monday, we travelled up and saw my auntie and my cousin and her little baby. I went up there back in May, June time and met him when he was a little bean, and it's just crazy how fast babies grow. He's so much bigger now. And then we exchanged Christmas presents up there. That was just lovely, just to have a chill, have a catch up, and yeah, no, it was really nice to see my family. And my boyfriend met my family then as well. Then we mooched up and stayed with my boyfriend's brother, and then went into London. I bloody love London. London has been, I think I mentioned it earlier in the vlog, where I'd had my Big Ben ornament and it'd always been my dream to go and see the Christmas lights, and I did it last year. That honestly was the greatest trip. I think it was massive for my self-confidence, getting myself out there and just really getting in the Christmas spirit. Going up there with my boyfriend this year was incredible. I just love London so much. I could never live in London because I think of all the chaos, but seeing all of the Christmas lights at the Selfridges display was absolutely incredible this year. Having the Disney castle on the side, all of their window displays. Beauty and the Beast is my favourite Disney film. And seeing their little display with Lumiere was just beautiful. It was just stunning up there. We were walking down Regent Street and I just felt really emotional seeing the angels and seeing all the lights and just being there with my partner. It was just, yeah, a bloody good trip. We went into Selfridges, and I've got to say at the time, they did not have a lot of Jellycats in there at all. I think that Jellycats have been really popular this year, and I didn't see hardly any of the Christmas collection either. It was just, yeah, it just looked completely different to what it did last year. But we still had a bloody good look around, an amazing time. Harrods, oh my god, their Jellycat airline looks incredible. the display is just really cool, and we enjoyed going around and looking at all of like the security scan where you're either the Bart Bear or the little bunny. And yeah, I managed to secure Leola Bear. I've been looking at her for bloody months, but I've not been able to get her. I had seen a video on TikTok where Build-A-Bear clothes actually fit, so I picked up her some pajamas. So yeah, I've been in a really cozy. I keep falling asleep hugging my jelly cats. It just makes me feel really cozy. We also managed to find Timmy the turtle when we were up there as well. Not in London itself, but where is Timmy going? Where's our Timmy? There it is. But we went into Oxford and we managed to find Timmy the turtle. Look, he looks so cute. We are planning on going ice skating in December, and it's just so cute. Timmy is adorable. I don't know whether you've seen in my clips from Bucharest, but I took my Timmy bag with me when I was there. So Timmy has got a permanent place in our relationship because he's my bag. He comes everywhere with us. So having a festive Timmy just felt right. So yeah. But London was absolutely incredible. We just had such an amazing time. I tried mulled wine for the first time too. Bloody lovely. Bloody lovely. We were just sat in a Christmas market by the edge of an ice rink, and we're just looking at all the Christmas lights, drinking mulled wine, and it just felt bloody fantastic. Yeah, really, really good. I really enjoyed it. And yeah. And I just feel really festive right now. I always get very excited for Christmas very early. Because I work in retail, it means that we get all of our Christmas stuff back in like September. So having a different kind of work through Christmas with me working from home and doing customer care, it means that Christmas looks completely different. Just feeling festive, and I'm very overexcited. But yeah, I am going to bed rock for a little bit, go and have some breakfast/lunch, and I'll catch you later. Okay, she's come up with another ramble. If you are my boyfriend, this is the part of the video for you not to watch. So, Jellycat Valentine's Day collection. That dropped for quite a few of the stores yesterday. It's not live on Jellycat until the 17th, but with John Lewis, Harrods and Selfridges, they started to get some of the collection yesterday. My boyfriend left for work quite early yesterday morning, and I just so happened to go onto Facebook at the time, and I'm part of a Jellycat group on there, so people had posted that they'd started to release them online, and I was like, oh my god, like, I was wanting to get him a couple for Christmas anyway, which kind of feels, it's like, do you get them for Valentine's Day, do you get them for Christmas? I wasn't sure what to do, so I managed to get my hands on Timmy the Turtle. Like I've just mentioned, Timmy the Turtle has been the little mascot for our relationship right from the get-go. He's come with us on our first trip abroad. He went with us to London. In quite a few of the London photos, you can just see Timmy's head poking out, which I think is really cute. And yeah, like I said, we've got our winter Timmy, and I was managed to secure the Valentine's Day Timmy, which I'm so excited for him to arrive. One of the places that I'd personally like to go, and that we like to go together, is to Paris. And Timmy the Turtle looks like he has got a beret for his shell. It's red with the little hearts on, and he's got a stripy little top. He looks like he's a French turtle in this. I'll insert a photo and you'll get what I mean. I mean, no offence. And macaroons have also been part of our relationship as well. My boyfriend has introduced me to a lot of new things that I've never tried, never done before, and macaroons were one of those things. I'd never tried macaroons before, and part of our Saturday shopping trips when we first started dating were us looking in the store that we went to see if they had macaroons. Note to self, Audi do the nicest macaroons. They had a summer collection and they had the classic collection. Both very good, would definitely recommend. Anyway, I'm rambling. And I managed to get hold of one of the heart macaroons for him as well, which I'm so excited about. I cannot wait for them to arrive. I will do an unboxing, but I've just got to be very careful in case my boyfriend watches part of my Vlogmas, because we like looking back on the things that we do. And like I've said all along, I love that about doing my vlogs. I love the fact that I've got my little time capsule. We can look back at this and see all the amazing memories that we've created. And yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm gonna go in bed rot for a bit and I'll catch you later. I am up and Adam. It is brunch time now. It is not a bit after 11, so not too bad. But I want to clean my downstairs before I start doing some jobs. So come clean with me. This is the before. It's just a bit messy and piles of stuff and bits and shits. Let's tidy up. Just clean the sink. I've done all my washing up. And I've made a little Christmas display. This is a Yankee candle holder that I've had for absolutely years. I've got the rhubarb Sainsbury's wax mount in these. These I picked up in one of my latest vlogs in the garden centre. That was a TK Maxx find a couple of years ago now, I think. And as I mentioned earlier, these were upstairs in my office, but now I've rearranged them. I just love how cute it looks. My lunch is giving cosy today. We have sausages, mash and gravy. All right then, bud. Into tree. Good morning, gang. It is day 3. I have woken up feeling all snotty and grotty. I have a sore throat. It does look very pretty out. It's very frosty. But yeah, I'm poorly being. You know when you just feel like you're coming down with something? That's how I feel right now. How wonderful. Right, I need to go and get ready for work. I'll catch you in a bit. We are on lunchtime. I'm in a cozy jumper. I've got my pyjamas on because I wanted to wash my leggings today. And I am feeling absolutely shagged. You know when your body's just like heavy, that sort of feeling. That is how I'm feeling. I've been snotty all morning. Also, look how long this jumper is. It's that sort of oversized, but I feel like I've got really long arms. I've just had my little lunch down my little jacket tater. And the Spotify Wrapped has just come out for this year too. My favourite song of the year, Cardigan by Taylor Swift. Best album was Tortured Poets Department. That's what came up for mine. And then I didn't realise how much I've actually been listening to Spotify this year, because I listen to my music on Spotify whilst I'm driving around. I listen to my podcast on Spotify. And then I listen to my audiobooks as well. I'm actually listening to the Brimstone audiobook on Spotify at the moment. And I bloody love it. I'd gone into Waterstones to try and find the book, and I could only find it in special edition. And because I like flipping between my books, I like rereading my books a lot. I knew that with the special edition with the very nice edges, it just wouldn't last long and I'd end up damaging the book. Not intentionally, but you know what I mean. So I decided that I would do exactly what I did for Quicksilver and listen to it instead. Oh my God, bloody brilliant book. I think I'm about 3/4 the way through, so I'm still listening to that at the moment. But yeah, bloody outstanding. My favourite podcast of the year was the Staying Relevant podcast. Honestly, those guys are absolutely brilliant. I think their dynamic is just amazing. They are very much Golden Retriever and Black Cat energy. And I don't know, when it comes to my podcast, I like listening to them before I go to sleep, which sounds really weird. So I fall asleep to Sam and Pete every night, but I just find the background noise really like calming and soothing. And then because I've fallen asleep whilst watching the podcast or listening to it, I then rewatch it or re-listen to it. And then I like watching the YouTube video as well. So I end up listening/watching the same podcast episode multiple times. So it does make sense that they were my favourite podcast of this year. But yeah, I just can't believe like we're getting our way through December. Like it's literally the 3rd of December already. I've been wrapping up presents, getting all cozy. I'm out of breath because I just feel blocked. Right, I'm gonna go and chill for a bit and then I'll catch you later. I'm really looking forward to having a bath tonight. I think it's needed. Honestly, if you had smell-o-vision right now, this smells insane. Think sweet. Think almost like milkshake. I do love how, right from Florence being a little kid, she's always loved popping the bath bombs in and supervising. You keep it a night, Florentini. Looking good. I am feeling grotty. I've been snotty all day. Sore throat. I'm just tired. I think I'm just a bit worn out, and I think that when you're feeling a bit grotty, it just hits you like a ton of bricks. I've just made the bed all cozy and run myself a little bath, so I'm just going to take some time tonight just to chill, recharge my batteries, and then get an early night, I think. That sounds like a good plan, Oz. Hello, Ozzy bum. My bed looks so cozy right now. Hello, bud. I've got literally so many blankets on. I just sleep in a little cocoon of blankets. I've got some of my little winter jellies over there. I've got some of my new jellies that I picked up from London. Oh, Ozzy wants to show you his belly. You alright, bud? You okay? Oh, look at you. You've been a good boy. Oh, you're getting so cozy, bud. Oh, there's your butt. There's your butt. Put your butt away. We don't need to see your butt. Put him away. I do want to do a little display with all of my winter jelly cats, but they are just everywhere all over my room right now. I've got the gingerbread house. I've got Timmy the turtle. I picked up the snow globe and the hot chocolate this year. I've got my little chocolate log from last year. And I picked up Pine Bunny this year. I absolutely love it. This is gonna be my favourite bunny of all time. She's just so cute. At first, don't get me wrong, I did think that she looked like the pattern on a sofa. We'll insert a photo. But she's just gorgeous, just so soft and so cute. You checking out the bun? Adorable.
I have not had a bath in so long, and this just feels so nice. I thought I'd show you a little bit of my winter skincare. I have been loving this from Lush at the moment. This is called the Bouche de Noël. It has got cranberry in this one and ground up almonds, I believe. But it smells like a cherry bakewell and just leaves your skin feeling super smooth. So I'm going to do a little bit of an exfoliator with a fresh cleanser on my face, and then I'm going to pop my face mask on. Normally I use a flannel or I use my little reusable cleansing wipes just to remove it. So I'm just gonna rinse off my face. That feels so clean. Look how smooth my skin is looking. I'm just gonna pat it dry a little bit. I'm actually gonna try the Rudolph face mask. I've never tried one of the jelly face masks before. I think it's gonna smell really chocolatey, which I'm very excited for. This is what the face mask looks like. It looks like Rudolph. Oh, it's so cute. Right, let's try applying this thing. I'm gonna try and mix it into a bit of a paste. Oh my god. This smells like a Terry chocolate orange. It smells so good. It is really smooth. The face mask is
I am all cozy in bed post bath. I am feeling so relaxed right now. My skin is looking so glowy. I literally washed off the face mask and then that was it. Cleanser done, face mask done. My skin looks so nice and fresh. I feel grotty as hell right now. Oh. I've just been catching up on everybody else's vlogmases and I'm just feeling really cozy. Lots of layers. I think I've got some cats down here. Yeah, got a little Aussie moo. Yeah, I'm gonna have an early night and I will catch you in the morning. Thank you for staying with me for day 3. Potentially, maybe. Yeah, catch you later. Gang, that was so spooky. I literally went to intro day 4 of Vlogmas. Hello, welcome to day 4. And I just opened TikTok, closed it, then opened my camera up, and there was just some music going off the back. I was like, where is that coming from? Hello, good morning. I'm grotty as hell. I'm all bunged up and snotty, and I was in bed by 8 o'clock last night. I didn't go to bed till gone midnight because I was just a little fidget bum. But yeah, I'm feeling absolutely minging. I'm feeling grotty, little grot bag. Yeah, it's cold. I'm in my boyfriend's dressing gown, keeping warm. and yeah, I don't start work until later today, so bit of a lion. No, I start work at 12. So yeah, I had a really nice night last night. The bath was bloody lovely. I had a little face mask, a little pamper. It was very nice. I'm just going to chill for a bit this morning, might look at some work, and then yeah, start actual work in a bit. I'll catch you later. Ozzy's just brought his ball up and Mimi looks very judgmental. Right, bud, you playing catch? Okay. It is a little bit later on in the morning now, and I've just had a chilled morning. I'm feeling a lot more rested, especially because I didn't really get too much sleep last night. Although I went to bed really early, I just couldn't go to sleep. I was just quite the wiggle bum last night. Food has been had, I've had a shower, I feel a lot more refreshed. Windows are open, getting some fresh air in. Need to get dressed and then off to work. Everyone looks half asleep. There's Moo Moo. Got a little Aussie Moo. Good boy. And Florentini. Oh, this is her favourite spot. It looks so cosy. Florentine. Hi, Mimi. It is actually a few days later because I've been poorly and I've just not filmed because I've just been really grotty. We just popped out to pick up some Christmas bits. So here's what I picked up. So for one of my best mates, they love cats, and I've got this little cat zen litter tray thing. It's really cool. That's from Waterstones. My boyfriend has been after this book, so I picked this one up to go in his stocking. I'm actually doing a DIY thing for Christmas. So long story short, my boyfriend and his dad love minis, and I've managed to find these really cool mini stamps, and I've picked up some of these deep box frames from Hobbycraft so I can frame them to make them look really cool. So I'm excited about that. We picked up these little bags in Hobbycraft to make little baked treats with, and then we went to TK Maxx. I do love a bit of TK Maxx, and I had a voucher to spend in there too, so we picked up some very cozy seasonal candles. We have the Holiday Sparkle. This one is meant to be lime juice, ginger and juniper berry. It's very fresh, I like it. But also got a bit of a biscuity smell to it as well. We picked up this heckin' chonker. Also, look how cute the little tops are on these. This is the really fresh one. It's got a little like snowflake metallic-y look to it. Very snazzy. And it's got the little Christmas wreath, and this one is meant to smell like it's a Christmas tree. Unusual snacks we've located. Gingerbread Doritos. And then the classic Pepsis. Strawberries and cream is the best. Also the gingerbread one I would recommend. Hello gang. Good fine morning gang, and welcome to the second vlog of Vlogmas. Technically it's going to be the second week. I will have the vlog going out before this, but this is kind of like the part 2 I guess. I've been ill for the last like 4-5 days. I've been really grotty. I just got taken out by a bug, and then I was poorly over the weekend, so I barely filmed anything, so I do apologise for the gap. But it is Tuesday today. I want to say it's the 9th. Could be the 9th, I think. Or the 10th. I'm not entirely sure. I'm losing track. But I have just had one of my boyfriend's Christmas presents arrive. And this I'm very excited for. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, they package it really well. So I ordered from John Lewis. As I mentioned in my last vlog, I had ordered some of the Valentine's Day jelly cats for my boyfriend for Christmas, and they've just arrived today. I am very excited about this, but I also know how excited he will be as well. So, oh my god, this is so cute! Got the little heart macaroon. Oh, this is adorable. Look at the little heart on them. Oh my god, the little toes. This is so cute. So this is the Arlet heart macaroon. This is adorable. He's gonna love that so much. And then, look, it's Timmy. Oh my god, this is absolutely spectacular. Timmy look. Oh, look at him. He's got the little stripy top. He's got the little heart shell. Oh my god, he's so cute. I like his little neckerchief as well. Adorable. Oh my god, he's gonna love this. Very cute, very festive. I'm glad they've arrived. I'm glad they've arrived. Good fine evening. It is Friday the 12th of December, which feels absolutely nuts. Like, where has this month gone? I feel like we blink and it's just gone ahead with us. Come on, bud, come sit over here. Come over here. Good boy. It has been a busy week. I was quite poorly last weekend. I caught a bug and I was just feeling absolutely rotten and it drained me for 6. I've finally shifted that bug and have just been sort of pootering along. Like, work has gotten so busy this week. I'm officially feeling the run up towards Christmas. Ozzy wanted to be in the vlog. But yeah, it's just been really busy this week. I've been doing some overtime. I've had a lot of side projects that I've been working on as well. And it's just felt really busy. That's the water fountain bud that you can hear. I went to Strawberry Fields in Lifton the other day and I would have inserted clips that you've just seen, and they had the new Jellycats, and it looks like Jellycat have done a top up for their sellers as well, and all their stockists even. Oh my god, I've never seen such a large Jellycat collection in such a long time. They had such an amazing selection and I picked a couple up. I picked up Philippe the Palmier, and then I also picked up another one for my boyfriend for Christmas. So he's got a couple of Jellycats to unwrap now, which I'm very excited about, and they've all got personal meanings to us too. Like I sort of started explaining with the ones that arrived the other day, but yeah, it's just very exciting. It's just been a really heavy week this week. I've had a lot going on. I haven't felt the greatest, and then I also had something happen in my personal life as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to talk about it, probably not, but just an old wound got reopened and I've been trying to process and work out what I want to do. So yeah, that is that. I'm just tired and I have had a quiet night in tonight and I'm having a massive IBS flare-up. So I'm kind of feeling drained, feeling like shit. And I had so much I wanted to do tonight, which I just haven't done because I've just felt poorly. So that's been that. It's approaching 10 o'clock. So I think I'm just going to get an early night tonight, go up and take off makeup. I'm working tomorrow and I'm working Sunday. So it's going to be a busy weekend. Oh, yeah. Tired. Feeling worn out. Yeah. A lot of brain power has been used this week. All of that aside, I came across a video that I filmed back on the last day of, New Year's Eve last year. And it was almost like a Back to the Future message that I wanted to listen to. And it was almost like what I would like to accomplish as my New Year's resolutions and what I'd like to do going forward in 2025. And it just felt absolutely crazy. I think that Alice back a year ago was quite lost with where she was at. There was a lot that she needed to sort of come to terms with and sort of get closure on. And I've really been working on myself this year. It's crazy, like I literally made a comment in that little video, and it was to do with how I didn't want to put any pressure on meeting anybody this year. I'd like to meet somebody and settle down in due course, but I didn't want any pressure. I wanted it to come organically, and when it happened, it was going to happen, and if it did this year, it did, and if it didn't, it didn't. That was fine. Like I was just very settled with that. And I did the little trick of when you go underneath the table at midnight on New Year's Eve and you eat 12 grapes. And it feels crazy because I definitely met my soulmate this year, which feels nuts. I don't really think I've spoken much about how I met my boyfriend and like our relationship very much, more than the fact that he exists and stuff happens in the background, and he might be in some of my vlogs at times. You might see his head poking, but yeah. And that just feels crazy that that's happened this year. Like, it feels nuts. I can't believe that I've met somebody and that I'm really happy and feeling really whole and content, and like, yeah, that just feels nuts that happened this year. Like, yeah, we were talking about it. It's just like, oh my God, like this is literally like back earlier this year, I didn't even know that you existed, and now we're at the end of the year and you are such an important part of my life, and I couldn't imagine my life without you. And yeah, it's gonna be our first Christmas together, so that's very exciting. I also had mentioned in that video about my old car as well, because back last year I had so many issues with my car, and it makes me feel really sad now, the amount of stress that it caused last year with the amount of times I was having breakdowns, and my car was just quite poorly, and I didn't want to think it at the time, but I did just need to sort of put a plaster on it and get a new car, and I did that this year, which I'm feeling really happy about. And I also mentioned my job situation. So back last year I was working about 50-50 between two jobs. So I work in retail, but I also work as a carer as well. And back earlier this year, I really prioritised making me have more of a work-life balance. I was working about 6 days a week at one point, 7 days at one point, and it just wasn't working. I just felt like I was living to work. And I really needed to leave that job because I just knew there was more out there and that there could be a happier work environment. And I definitely found that this year. I am now working about 75-25 percentage wise with my two jobs, and I am so happy with the growth that I've had this year. I have had a couple of new jobs this year. So earlier in the year I had applied for community supervisor in my retail job, and I had that placement and I absolutely loved it. Like, that was just amazing. Seeing the impact that you can have on your community, helping people in need and brightening people's day just meant so much. And with my experience working in care, my personal mission was that I wanted us to go into care homes and spend time with the other people and give them that experience and that self-care, and we managed to do that, and that was just incredible, and we created some really good relationships from going into those places. And yeah, that was just really lovely to see the impact that we could have there. And we had donated to people that were in need too. So yeah, that was a personal passion project of mine that I really wanted us to improve and push, and we did that, which feels incredible. And yeah, I found a care home that I really enjoy working in. There is an amazing team and I really enjoy my time there. It's just, yeah, it feels really crazy coming to the end of the year, because I think that you can be so critical of yourself and the things that you achieve and what you haven't achieved. I'm at that merry point where I'm going to be 25 next year, and I keep making a joke that it's going to be my quarter-life crisis. But I think that things were very different from the previous generation that came before us. Like 25, you could have been married, had kids, and things are happening a lot later in life for some people now. And for me to be reaching 25, I'm just a bit like, am I like where I should be? Like, should this be happening for me? Like, where should I be at? And I think that I need to give myself some slack. I am mooching through life at my own pace, and there are bits that I really want to work on in 2026, and I'm gonna make that my passion project to do so. Like, I want to see these things that I want to improve on and actually make an effort to do so. And I think that I've come a long way in 2025, but I've still got a far way to go. But also I want to celebrate my wins, the things that I did accomplish this year. I feel a lot more settled in myself. I mentioned earlier in the year that I was going for counselling, and that was an amazing experience. And I'm continuing to work on myself in different ways as well. And yeah, I'm doing more for me. And I think that because I've always been a people pleaser, that sometimes makes me think that I'm being selfish. But setting my own boundaries and expectations and limits and what I want to do and where I'm at with things isn't being selfish. It's just prioritising your needs when you need to. So yeah, that was a very weird and sporadic Alice ramble, but I'm very excited to see where 2026 takes me and how the rest of the year is going to be. And I'm just very proud of myself for taking opportunities that came up, and I've grown a lot this year and it feels nuts, and I cannot wait to see where the future takes me. And yeah, insert Alice ramble. I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna take my makeup off and get cozy, and I will catch you later. Ozzy, say goodnight, bud. Also, 2 more things before I head up to bed. A Christmas present from my cousin arrived today, and it is absolutely beautiful. They have bought me the Vincent van Gogh sunflowers on a scarf. On the one side, it's got little sort of mini portraits of it, and on the other side, it is a giant portrait of it. And my favourite shoes that I have are the Doc Martens that have the sunflowers on them. I've had them since my 21st birthday, and they're my absolute favourites, and I love this pattern so much. I've got it up on my bedroom wall. I think I've got it on a top, and it's just such a thoughtful gift, and I just love it so much. It's so cute. Additionally, look how beautiful these roses are. My boyfriend surprised me on Friday bringing me these beautiful roses, and I love them so much. Good fine evening. It is the 24th of December. It is about 20 to 12 and it's Christmas Eve, and I thought I'd do a little roundup here. Thank you for spending the month with me. I know that's been a little bit nuts and a bit crazy. I did literally intend to do a couple of weekly vlogs or something, but I ended up just doing a big December mashup. I've got a little Aussie here with me now. I've got Moo Moo down here as well. It's been a busy working day. Christmas just feels like it's gone by like that this year. Like, I feel like we've like blinked and the whole month has gone by. It's been crazy going back and editing this vlog and seeing like back in November, back when we were in London. Like, it just feels absolutely nuts. We've just had a quiet night in, had pizza, watched King Arthur, and just gotten cozy whilst drinking some more wine. So yeah, a nice quiet one. Also, look how gorgeous this tree is looking. Hello everyone. Hello. It appears that everyone is coming down to say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Florentini. Merry Christmas, Aussie Moo. Merry Christmas, Moo Moo. At the beginning of the month, I did actually have a little Christmas mouse that looked like an angel on the top, but that somehow got lost. I love the tree this year. It's just so beautiful. Got some of my favourite decks, got some of my new ones on here as well. This was a new one this year from Traeger Mills. This was a new one. This is a very me deck. This one as well. Just looking very cozy
And then we've got all of our presents under the tree ready for tomorrow. Also, this was a new addition that literally went up in the last couple of days. I am going to go and dry my hair and I'm going to put my rollers in and get Christmasified. I did attempt to do acrylics tonight. They didn't really go very well, but we tried. Thank you for spending December with me. I hope you all have amazing Christmases if you celebrate it, and a happy new year. We'll catch you in the new year, no doubt. What on earth is 2026 going to contain for us? Who knows? I could not have predicted any of the stuff that's happened this year. The other day when I was having my little reflective moment, hello, and looking back on this year, it just feels crazy how much has changed. And yeah, but I'm wishing you all a happy new year. I will catch you soon and have amazing Christmases. Love you, bye.